Hello friends, I am Miss Priyanka Dange. I am working as a assistant professor in the Civil Engineering Department of Sanjivani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. Today I am here for a discussion of one of the most important topic from subject Project Management and Engineering Economics of TE Civil Engineering students. So friends, we will just discuss the contents of unit number 5, that is Project Economics. Basically, the project economics can be defined in various ways. We can define it as science as well as art, which deals with extraction, production, exchange, consumption, etc. of economic good by social human being. Or, in simple words, we can define project economics as the study of economic problem of the people living in a society. So coming to the next point, that is importance of economics for the engineers. So for improving the production, we can use economics. For effective use of human effort and to increase the profit, economics plays an important role. Then many decisions are directly concerned with cost and profit. The economics also provides value for money, and economics helps in managing cost overrun as well as time overrun. So here the meaning of the term overrun is in excess. So excess cost or excess time can be managed by using this concept of economics. So before proceeding to the actual concepts of economics, all of we first should know the basic definitions that are important in project economics. So we will start with first definition, that is wants. So want is that desire which can be fulfilled and give satisfaction and happiness from food, clothes, entertainment, etc. But wants in general increases with knowledge. The next definition is wealth. So wealth is nothing but a desirable thing, that is things which satisfy human wants directly or indirectly. Wealth has got exchange value. The next important definition is value. So value is nothing but the utility of some particular object or the power of purchasing other goods. If we see the example of this value, so gold has high value in exchange but small utility as compared with food or water. The next definition is cost. The amount of expenditure incurred or attributable to a given thing, or cost are the expenses incurred by the firm in producing goods and services during a period. Next definition is the price. So price is nothing but amount of money given in exchange for a commodity or service or value expressed in terms of money called as a price. So example may be price of 1 kg sugar is rupees 40. So next we are going to discuss important term, that is utility. So utility is nothing but a value in use or its capacity to satisfy human wants. For example, food and drink satisfy hunger and thirst, and books satisfy thirst of knowledge. If we go through the types of utility, basic types of utility are place utility, form utility, and time utility. Along with this, two more types are also important of utility, that is marginal utility and total utility. So marginal utility of a commodity will be amount of satisfaction to be obtained from the possession of a little more of it. For example, we have a 10 number of biscuits. Whenever we are hungry hungry, we will consume first biscuit, so it will give us some satisfaction. After that, we will go for second biscuit, third biscuit, likewise. So whatever the satisfaction that we have obtained from the possession of one by one biscuit is a marginal utility, and total utility is the utility or satisfaction to an individual from the entire stock of commodity he possesses. So here, after the consumption of 10 biscuits, whatever the satisfaction that we have got is called as a total utility. So these concepts are required to understand the next concept, that is law of marginal diminishing utility. So the statement of the law is the marginal utility of successive units of consumed commodity goes down at diminishing rate. So to understand this concept, we will just discuss one simple example. Suppose there is a one starving poor man. The first slice of bread given to him saves his life, and this slice offers greatest utility to him. The subsequent slices of bread give him satisfaction, no doubt, but in progressively reducing magnitude. A condition ultimately reached when he doesn't require further slice of bread, and any slice of offered to him to eat at this stage has no utility or zero utility to him. So this can be explained by plotting a graph of marginal utility versus units of commodity. So here we can see that the first slice of bread offers a starving man a utility of 8 units. The second slice offers utility of 6, and likewise we can see the sixth slice does not offer him any kind of utility. So this is called as a law of diminishing marginal utility. Next important concept is the demand. So demand is nothing but the amount of commodity which people are willing to buy at given price. So here, suppose we have to purchase any unit. So price per unit will be rupees 150. So for 150 we can purchase 1 unit. So next is the demand schedule. Demand schedule is nothing but the list of different commodity that individual will purchase at different prices at particular place and time. Again, from table it is clear that price per unit for 1 unit is rupees 150. If we will purchase 2 number of units, for example, if we will purchase 2 shirts, then ultimately the shirts will be given at rupees 120. If we will purchase 3, the price will be rupees 80 per shirt, likewise. Means the commodity that individual is purchasing at a different prices at particular place and time. Next concept is the demand curve. So when we will show the data of demand schedule by plotting units of commodity demanded against price, it becomes demand curve. So from graph we can see demand curve normally slopes downward from left to right. So here table shows price and quantity demanded per month. Suppose price is rupees 15 and quantity demanded per month is 1. After that, for 2 quantity the price get reduced and it will be offered at rupees 12 only. So from figure it is clear that as the price decreases, demand increases and vice versa. when the price fall, more supplier will enter into market and all purchaser may purchase more. So this is called as a demand curve. So from demand curve, we can state the law of demand as rise in price of commodity, the quantity of commodity demanded reduces and vice versa. Or in simple words, we can define the law of demand as higher the price, lower the quantity demanded. Next important concept is the factors affecting demand. So there are n number of factors which affects demand. Some important factors are population, income of customer, price of alternate goods, taste of customers, etc. Now we will have a focus on types of demand. Basically, demands are categorized into three parts. First is the price demand, second is the income demand, and third is the cross demand. So we will discuss one by one, starting with price demand. So it refers to various quantity of commodity or services that consumer would purchase at a given time in market at various hypothetical prices is called as a price demand. The second type of demand is income demand. When income of individual person increases, his purchasing of high priced good also increases and vice versa. And third type is the cross demand. The cross demand means the quantity of good or services which will be purchased with respect to change in price of substitute goods. So here example may be rise in price of tea is going to affect demand of coffee. Next is the elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand is nothing but the rate at which demand of commodity changes when its price change is known as elasticity of demand. Now we will discuss the next concept as supply. So supply is the amount of commodity which supplier are willing to sell at given price, or we can define it as amount of commodity or good which is offered for the sale at a particular time. So next is the supply schedule. Supply schedule is nothing but the list of commodity that supplier will sell at different prices at particular place and time. Next is the supply curve. So whatever the supply schedule data that are shown by curve, by plotting units of quantities against price, it becomes or it gives supply curve. So here price and quantity supplied per month is given. So for rupees 15, quantity supplied per month is 5,000. For 12 it is 4,000 likewise. So as per the table, if we plot a graph, the graph is as shown in figure. Next is the law of supply. It states that large quantities will be offered for sale if price rise, and when price fall, supply will contract, that is less quantity will be offered for sale. Next is the elasticity of supply. The rate at which supply of commodity changes when rate or price changes is called as elasticity of supply. So friends, here we have discussed some important definitions which are related with the project economics as well as the demand curve, demand schedule, law of demand, elasticity of demand, and one more important concept, that is supply curve, supply schedule, and elasticity of supply. So we will stop here. Thank you.